It looks like New Game Plus is on its way for Far Cry 5. It namely showed up in people's game, as you see right here in footage from Question Never on Reddit. So let's get into it. If you enjoyed that, then a like would be super appreciated. And let's go. On Reddit, Question Never posted this image from his menu on PC of Far Cry 5 with under the continue the New Game Plus option, implying that this feature is indeed coming and likely pretty soon. So first people thought it might be fake, and righteously so. I mean, someone can Photoshop this, I'm sure, but later he also shared this video with, again, under the continue button, the New Game Plus button that he can hover over but not select. So that seems hard to fake, right? Well, totally, because over on Twitter, Stardust Pony sent me a screenshot from a friend who also has the New Game Plus option in the menu. So a completely different person has the same thing showing up. Cannot be coincidence, right? Question Never on Reddit says that this happened when he had issues launching the game. When trying to join a friend's game, he saw this button in the menu, and clicking it removed the yellow selector outliner and the cursor as well. But as we see in the video, that will come back. So he thinks that he got the wrong update file. I mean, he's playing on PC just like the friend of Stardust Pony. So I think this is something that is going on the PC client that can totally happen. So yes, it has to be real. Ubisoft put it in the game a little too soon, because I totally think New Game Plus is of course coming, and now seems a really perfect time just in between the DLC expansions. We of course got the last one coming in August, and also long enough after launch, since Ubisoft never planned to add the feature in the first place. So they first had to create it, and now we are 4 months later, so it seems like the right time. Also looking at Assassin's Creed Origins, for example, adding it a little less than 4 months after launch on February 21st, while the game came out on October 27th. So I think it's a safe bet that it will be in the next update, early August at the latest, as Ubisoft has been doing these updates like every month or every 3 weeks, and now it seems like some files for the New Game Plus mode are already in place. So I really think it's the next update. We don't know when it will be coming, but at least now we know that Ubisoft is indeed putting a New Game Plus mode in this game, and that is really good news to finally be able to play the game again with all the live event rewards. But first we got the Lost on Mars DLC on July 17th, and there's also this Lost on Mars bobblehead now in the game that will likely unlock if you have the DLC. You see the image here from That Desire Do I on Reddit. And by the way, you can already take a look in the menu and see all the expansions, but of course the access will come when they are out. So my prediction would be New Game Plus update in between the Lost on Mars and Zombie DLC. So the Zombie DLC is coming out maybe at the end of August, middle of August. So I expect the New Game Plus mode to be in between. That would make the most sense. Of course, you don't want to launch the New Game Plus mode on the same day as the Lost on Mars DLC, or after the Lost DLC, I would imagine at least. When we know more, I'll of course let you know here on the channel, so totally subscribe for everything Far Cry 5. We'll do a lot with the Lost on Mars DLC, so keep an eye out for that. Check out my recent video on the new live event that is going on right now, that's a new best weapon to the game, and I will speak to you next time. Goodbye!